everyone, I'm Jenny Ranganathan from DPM4B. First of all, I would like to introduce my teammates, which is Nizati binti Matsahat, Malini Shanmugam Raisha binti Alias, and Divya Balamurugan. Without further any delay, let's start this. The company we choose for today's topic is Microsoft Corporation. Most probably you all know about this company. It's quite famous too. Microsoft Corporation is an American multinational technology corporation producing computer software, consumer electronics, personal computer, and related service. Its headquarters at the Microsoft Redmond campus. Hey, you know, right? The founder of Microsoft is Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Okay, let's back to today's topic. Before I begin today's presentation, I would like to raise some questions that why do companies have major responsibilities in climate change? Is their commitment is important? And what's the contribution of Microsoft companies on this climate change and sustainability and green issues too? Are you ready? Let me start then. Yes, companies have the major responsibilities on this climate change because the climate crisis is changing the way we live and the way we work. In 2019, the UN's International Labour Organization reported that 80 million jobs would be at risk if rising temperature prediction materializes, with productivity impacted by unlivable working environment. Almost all industries are threatened by the effect of climate change, either directly or indirectly. For companies thinking about the ways the changing climate might affect their business, the risks fall broadly into three types, which is physical, transition, and liability risk. Okay, this is common things why this climate change important to companies. Now let's talk about Microsoft company's commitment on climate change. Actually, Microsoft Corporation done a lot of things to explore the strength of recent corporate climate commitment. I want to focus in on Microsoft, a widely acknowledged leader in the field. Earlier this year, it's committed not just to reducing its emission but to going carbon negative, wiping out the carbon the company and its supplier have emitted since its founding in 1975. In recent weeks, Microsoft has released a flurry of announcements updating its progress. So now seems like population's time to take a close look. Microsoft announced it has completed the largest ever test running data center servers on hydrogen fuel cells, which can be powered by zero carbon hydrogen generated from renewable energy. Currently, even if they run entirely on renewable, data center have diesel generator on site for long-term backup in case of an outage. It is the latest in string of climate initiatives that go back almost a decade. The Microsoft company has been 100% carbon neutral through the purchase of carbon offsets since 2012. In 2013, it implemented an internal carbon tax on the scope 1 and 2 emissions of all division with the revenue going towards sustainability improvement. It created a business unit focused on climate solutions which produce things like AI on Earth. It recently succeeded in buying enough renewable energy to account for all US domestic operations. My last part, I would like to talk about the investment given by Microsoft to the carbon removal project. Given there are few projects that remove carbon, Microsoft is directing at least some of its 1 billion innovation fund to fund new carbon removal projects. Microsoft has not only embedded that carbon negative mindset into its operation but also made substantial investment. 2 years after announcing a million of its $1 billion commitment. Furthermore, its secured contract to remove a cumulative 2.5 million metric tons on carbon dioxide. Although that's a significant amount of carbon, it's very shy of its current emissions. Microsoft's total emissions in 2021 were approximately 40 million metric tons. The company will need to scale its annual removals by at least 5 times to reach net negative. Last but not least, as Microsoft private capital team, we are seeing this increased emphasis on climate change action as well as the environmental sustainability and governance ESG goals across most of the private equity PE and venture capital VC investor we work with. And a few years ago, these conversations were restricted to public pension funds that European investor. Now they are part in very engagement with big names on Wall Street as well as investors recognize that climate risk in investment risks. 76% investor according to Coller Capital Global private equity barometer expect climate change and sustainability issues to influence their investment decision over the next 5 years. As a team, our task is to partner with VC and PE firms to bring the benefit of working with Microsoft to the companies they invest in. Increasingly, this is moving beyond our deep technical insight and global networks to include the growing expertise around climate, environmental, social, and governance, and diversity inclusion goals as well.
Let's see how organizations are reimagining sustainability. The first is Grupo Bimbo accelerate its sustainability journey with Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability. The sustainability has always been an essential part of everyday business of Grupo Bimbo. To help the company achieve its ambitious sustainability goal, Grupo Bimbo is developing Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability, which help business collect, track, and analyze all the strategic metrics of their sustainability strategy. Next, taking the sustainability journey to the cloud. Grupo Bimbo turned to Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability, a comprehensive solution for automate sustainability management built on trust Microsoft technology, including Microsoft Azure, Dataverse, Power BI, and Microsoft Power Platform. 10 ingredients aim to make the world a better place for all using powerful sustainability data. Ingredients provide plant-based ingredients to global industry ranging from food and beverage to pharmaceutical. The company ambitious All Life 2030 sustainability plans targets emission, plastic, energy sources, biodiversity, human rights, and more. To help achieve this goal, ingredients saw a unified solution to replace the very and highly manual data collection protocol in use at a dozen of global facilities. Lastly, FLS may plan industry-wide sustainability transformation and look to Microsoft solution for help. FLS means want to be sustainability leader in the mining and cement industry, and the company is on track to do with its mission Zero Pain for Zero Emission and Zero Waste by 2030. FLS believe Microsoft technologies can help it measure, track, analyze, and report on its progress while delivering great value and insider from its sustainability data.
Eliminating carbon emission by 2050. We are dedicated to the finding solutions that have the greatest possible good impact. Our transport and use market intelligence as one of the first business to source carbon removal. Climate Innovation Fund. We are pledging 1 billion of funding over the 4 years of invest in cutting each climate technologies and hasten the implementation of already exciting climate solution, climate impact, underfunded markets, climate equally, and share development are the 4 themes that guide our investment. Planetary computer. The planetary computer combines a multi-provide collection of global environmental data with users-friendly APIs. A flexible scientific environment that enables users to respond to global inquiries about the data, and applications that provide conversation stakeholders assess those answers. Microsoft Climate Research Initiative. Accelerating cutting-edge research in climate science and technologies is a priority for the multidisciplinary community of research. Responsible sourcing. Microsoft device hosts relationship with hundreds of suppliers around the globe. We set high standards to our suppliers and collaborate to impact their workers and business operation positively.
As companies move to create and fill these jobs, they are confronting an arch sustainability skills gap. This gap encompasses three categories. First, some employees need deep and specialist sustainability knowledge and skills in areas like carbon accounting, carbon removal, and ecosystem service valuation. These include the skills needed to address these issues through new climate specific digital tools. Second, broader business teams need greater access to more limited but sometimes deep knowledge in specific sustainability subject areas such as climate related issues that have become important for procurement and supply chain management. Third, a great many employees need basic and broader fluency in sustainability issues and climate science field that impact a wide variety of business operation and process.
This part is very important. Conclusion: for a software company as large as Microsoft that is a great company in the world. Microsoft look at the IT skill are very important, especially people who as their employees must smart and knowledgeable in IT skill. Sometimes Microsoft face some employees who lack of skill, as well as Microsoft would provide many programs or ways work-life balance to improve their employees' skill that is in other improve social and environmental. Hence, their employees able to solve problem as soon as possible. While facing problem, most of ways are provided by Microsoft that be improvement and development in communication, particularly unlimited potential. Corporate social responsibility of the company performance is very important for social and stakeholder. Microsoft will produce as more as goods of product and service, and also doing well their work in the future. Hers is their mission and value.